Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So if you have been kept up to date with my channel, then you would know that this is going to be my pregnancy journey videos. As you're aware, I only announced my pregnancy, I filmed my pregnancy announcement video when I was 6 months pregnant, but uploaded the video when I was around 8 months pregnant. So this video I'm still filming currently now while I'm 6 months pregnant, but it probably won't be up until 8 months or maybe even after I've had the baby. I'm not sure just yet. But I wanted to go through with you my first trimester and how I found that whole journey. So if you have watched my pregnancy announcement video and how I found out I was pregnant, then you would know that it started with me passing out at work. And once I did the pregnancy test and everything, when I realized I was pregnant, I was okay. Like I had nausea. So I found out I was pregnant at week 4 weeks into my pregnancy, which is quite early to find out. So I'd say week 5, week 6 and week 7 were horrific weeks for me, and week 8 actually. I would say 4 weeks, and week 8 were horrific in the sense that I actually had a sickle cell crisis. And knowing me, I don't like to go to the hospital. I try to avoid going to the hospital, and I knew that the hospital will only pump me with medication such as morphine and tramadol and things like that. And me now knowing that I'm carrying a life, I don't want to bring my child into the world already having all of this toxic medication in their system. So I chose not to go to the hospital and just deal with the crisis at home and just grin and bear the excruciating pain. I took paracetamol, and towards the end, once I had spoken to my GP, I was then aware that I could take cocodamol, which is codeine and paracetamol together. I rarely ever took the cocodamol and just stuck to paracetamol. The only difficulty is that because I've been sickle cell all my life, my body is so used to taking such strong medications such as morphine and tramadol, etc., that paracetamol is not anything that would work on my body at all. So taking the paracetamol is almost kind of pointless, but I took it anyway. In those 4 weeks, I did have a little bit of nausea. Yeah, so week 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, I did have a bit of nausea in a sense that I just felt like I wanted to throw up but never threw up. I ate stuff like big oranges. That's what I was craving, big oranges, and ginger tea and things like that, just to get rid of the nausea. I only had 3 episodes of being sick actually, and that was every time when I ate egg. Every time because I consciously made the decision to eat every morning, because obviously I'm not a breakfast person, but my life is not me anymore. I have to care for babies, so I made sure to eat every morning, and I would have avocado toast or eggs and avocado on toast. If I boiled the egg, I was fine. If I fried the egg and ate it, I would gag, and that's what would cause like what's the word? Like an immediate response, like gag response. Apart from those 3 times, I was fine. Once I hit week 8, nausea stopped completely. The sickle cell pain went, and I was fine. I went back to work and I was working regularly. The only difference was my caseload at work reduced, because obviously I didn't know, like working in NHS, especially working in the community, you don't know what patients you're going into, what they have, what infections you can catch from them and stuff like that. So I actually spoke to Oki Health to reduce my caseload. That was really about it. Fatigue was a bitch. Like I was so tired. And after I had recovered from being sick, as in sickle cell sick, I lost my appetite. So then eating was so difficult for me. It was so difficult. I probably would eat once or twice a day, which isn't good if you're growing a living person inside of you, but it was all I could bear to eat. So that's pretty much my first trimester story. I never really went through anything. I didn't use anything specific. I did start taking my pregnant care, and obviously with sickle cell you take folic acid anyway, so it wasn't like I had to take folic acid because it was something that was in my routine anyway. But I would take the pregnant care max, and I'm still taking the pregnant care max. So I'm going to insert some pictures here or here of how my belly looked during my first trimester from week 8. Not that you could see anything at week 8, but I will put some pictures from between week 8 and week 12 after I had had my 12-week scan. So I'll pop those on there, maybe a cheeky picture of my 12-week scan as well. And yeah, so that is my first trimester story. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll probably do a Q&A session or answer you straight away in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Jeez, this is all gonna be melted. I didn't think about it. Oh, I just realized I've melted my biscuits. Oh, well done, Stace.